Hey guys, welcome to AngularJS tutorial. In our previous session, we saw how we can add items to a list. So let's just have a look till where we did. Okay, so here whatever you were adding, it was, coming to your list. So in this session, we'll be learning how you can remove the added items. So for that, what we generally get in our mind is we should have a cross button over here, or we should have like a button saying like remove or delete over here so that we can, click and remove these items. So let's go and write the logic part. So what we have to do is we should have one more button or a cross over there, like just beside the item, so that we can delete it. So what I'll do is wherever I'm I'm displaying these items in the list, here I'll have uh, any button, remove button or a cross. So let's just write it. So I'll give a span over here. Under this span I need to okay, so on the click something should happen, right? So I'll just give unclick, and here I'll give a function, let's say remove. Okay, so on the click of whatever symbol I'm giving here, on the click of that, this function remove function should be called, right? Okay, so and this function, we need to pass some index over here, like which one you are actually trying to remove or delete. So the index is important over here, so we have to pass index, right? Okay, so right, so now what you want to give in the display. So suppose if I give here something called remove, and let's just save it. Now what we need to do is we need to write this function remove. So copy this and go to the controller and write one more function over here. So scope dot remove, and what is it? It's a function, right? So define a function. Okay, so now there's a function called splice. Okay, so splice, what it does, we need to pass the index, and then we need to pass how, like the number of items we want to remove. So um, I'll define first and then I'll explain. Scope dot, and what is the array here is items. So in items, what we have to do is we have to apply the function splice. So here I need to pass two arguments. The first argument would be our index. So here in function I should give something, let's say index only. Here you can give any name like xyz, whatever you want to give. I'm giving it as index. So I'll just copy. Okay, so this index I should pass over here. So what it indicates is, under your array, where it should start, like till where it should go, and then it should remove the item. So here suppose if the user is trying to delete the second item, so what it will say is it will start searching with 0, so 0 1 2, so it will go to the second item. So if here if I give it as 2, so what it will do is 0 1 2, and then it will remove this the third item over here. So and the second argument what we'll be passing is the number of items we want to remove. So in our case it is always 1, because in front of one item we'll be having only one cross or delete button, so it will be removing only one item at a time, right? Okay, so this is what we have. Now let's just go and see how it works. Okay, let's just reload the controller first. Okay, so it's not looking good, but we can at least check if it's working or not. Okay, it's not working. Just let me add some other items. Okay, we'll just see what went wrong over here. Okay, so this is a function we have passed. Okay, this is not required, I guess. Yeah, save, and we need to reload the controller again. Okay, now let's go to start.html. Okay, yeah, now see, it's working, right? So if you're clicking on remove, the item is getting removed. So no matter how many items you add, if you want to remove, you can remove as many items you want, this and this. So this is not looking good. So what you can do is you can replace that remove button with something else. For cross, we can type as uh, times and then this. Okay, and just save it. So I guess the cross should come now. This is okay. Reload this. Yeah, the cross has started coming. So guys, this is how you can add items in a list and then you can remove it. So in next section we'll be um, learning how you can display error messages based on the if user is trying to enter a duplicate item into the list, then how you can display error message saying that the item has already been added. That and all we'll be looking into the next tutorial. So thanks for watching, stay tuned.